Hey there, what if I told you that a single, simple thought could completely transform your entire day? Well, in this explainer, we're diving into a really powerful morning practice from our source material that's designed to do just that. Let's get into it. So, let's start with a really basic question. Before the emails start flooding in, before the meetings, before you even look at your to-do list, how do you actually want to feel? Is it calm, productive, energized? Just take a second and really think about that. The source we're looking at today actually has a pretty bold suggestion for us: to feel blissful. Not just happy, not just kind of okay, but a state of real, deep, peaceful well-being. And yeah, it sounds ambitious, for sure, but the way to get there is surprisingly simple. So, how do we get there? Well, it all starts with a foundation. And don't worry, this isn't about some complex ritual or needing any special equipment. It's really just about carving out one quiet moment for yourself. Here it is, the core instruction, straight from the source. It's really more of an invitation, not some strict rule. Before the day just grabs you and pulls you in a million different directions, you just find a moment of stillness. It's something absolutely everyone can do, no matter how chaotic your morning feels. So let's break that down into 3 super easy, totally manageable actions. First, find that little sliver of time. Maybe it's right when you wake up, before your feet even hit the floor. Second, just sit. No need for a special posture or anything. And third, close your eyes. This just helps tune out all the distractions and turn your focus inward. That's it. That is the entire setup. Simple, right? Okay, so with that quiet foundation in place, the practice itself can begin. And it starts with what you could call an inward ripple. It's like an act of kindness, an act of compassion that's aimed completely at yourself. These are the first words you bring to mind. Just notice how simple and fundamental they are. This isn't about wishing for, a new car or a big promotion. It's about wishing for your own essential well-being, your happiness, and your own peace. You're basically setting the baseline for your own day. Now, here is where the practice really starts to transform. Once you've set up that wish for yourself, the very next step is to expand it, to create an outward ripple that goes way, way beyond just your own experience. And the shift here is it's profound. And it all hinges on changing a single word. The wish you just held for yourself, may I live in peace, now expands to may everyone live in peace. And in that one moment, a personal little desire completely transforms into this act of universal compassion. It connects your own well-being to the well-being of literally everyone. Okay, so you've got the words, but our source material is really clear that this next part, this is the most crucial step. It's all about turning these simple words from something you just repeat in your head into a deeply felt, genuine experience. So the first layer is just conscious thought. You simply bring the words to your mind, on purpose, with focus. This is step 1, just planting the seed of that intention. Then comes the next layer, intention. And this is the key. You actually have to mean it. You got to infuse the words with sincerity. You're not just, reading a script in your head. You're generating a genuine wish, a real desire for this to happen, for you and for everybody else. And this all leads to the final, and honestly, the most transformative step. You let that intention blossom into a real feeling. Ask yourself, what does it actually feel like to wish for peace? Let that warmth, that sense of genuine well-being actually spread through your body. This is where a simple idea becomes a real experience. So, what's the result of this incredibly simple little practice? You've taken a moment, you've sat quietly, and you've sent out this feeling of peace, first to yourself and then to the entire world. The effect is immediate. It's tangible. This is the promise, right from our source. It's not about achieving some mythical state of enlightenment or anything like that. The outcome is so simple, so human, and so beautiful. You just start your day from a place of genuine peace and goodwill. And it shows. You begin with a smile. And so we'll end with this thought to carry with you today. The practice, it starts with I, but it finds its real power with everyone. It kind of suggests that maybe, just maybe, the deepest source of our own bliss isn't what we get for ourselves, but what we sincerely wish for others. So think about it. What if the most blissful part of your day is the part you give away?